Good morning from day 2 of Voyageurs National Park. It is August 6th. We are here at the Cabo da Gama Visitor Center. We're about to get a chance to go in there when it opens in a few minutes. We are doing a boat cruise today, the Kettle Falls cruise that takes you to the old hotel and the dam. Really, this park isn't set up so much for trails and things like that. It's really more of a water park, and so the way to see the park and experience it is through getting onto a boat. And so we're headed out to Kettle Falls, which was built, I think, either in the late 1800s or the early 1900s to accommodate the logging that was taking place in the area. So we are here. If we're just guesstimating where we're going, I think we're going to probably follow a path somewhere through here and around. This is actually the Canadian border here. So once we get up top, you'll actually be looking south into Canada.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Undressed when it's cold, and don't they miss the leaves they left behind?
Gary's pretty good.
Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. It really makes me wonder.
Yeah, you can just reach back and grab it.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark. From so far away, show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
Yep, so each of the...
Oh, I wonder. I just wonder.
So this one's nice. Doing a good job.
Yeah, I wonder. It makes me wonder.
And you're going to see some gulls. At Voyageurs National Park, we have herring now, but they're going to be a little bit more grayish. They kind of blend in with the...
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? So far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
We're now approaching our Ash River Visitor Center. Now at that time it was a little bit more difficult.
How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder.
Falls Hotel. It's about a 10-minute walk from the dock up to the hotel. So we are going to head inside, have some lunch, and then get a chance to explore a little. What they do is any of the rooms that are not currently booked, they actually leave them open so you have the chance to look inside and see what it looked like, kind of historical recreations of the rooms from when they were used way back when.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
What can I get you guys to drink? I have Pepsi products, Coke products, lemonade, iced tea.
How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
So you're able to explore the hotel and peek into the rooms that are not currently occupied. There's about 6 or 7 doors that are open. The only one that we have found so far open that has air conditioning is in room 202. I'm not sure if some of the doors that are closed may have a window air conditioner or not, but if that is something that you're looking for during the summer and you don't want to be using a box fan, I would say book room 202.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep?
We just finished up with the hotel and finished our lunch. I just had a cheeseburger. Kelly just had a cheeseburger but wrapped in lettuce. I had fries. She had chips. Mine was surprisingly good. I think it was one of the better burgers I've had. They toasted their bun, and so it just made the difference, and it was actually really good. How do you like yours?
Excellent. It was a fantastic burger.
I guess it was that good. It had a one-word response. The rooms, when we had the chance to go look around, were pretty interesting. They looked very old and rustic, kind of like almost gave you like a haunted house feel to it. But it'd be interesting to stay there. Definitely would have to go with the rooms with the air conditioning in there. We did find another room that had a window-mounted AC unit, so they do have them, but I would definitely recommend being in a room that has air, because otherwise it'd be too hot, especially in the summertime.
And for lunch, we had a chance to sit down with our 2 park guides today, Haley and Gary, which was very nice. Just got to talk kind of park stuff and also get to learn a little bit about each of them.
Yep, they were fun to sit and chat with. Got to learn a little bit extra about the park and everything, so very cool. Now we're heading out to the Kettle Falls Dam, and we're going to learn a little bit about that.
Every night, and what's it dreaming of?
Looking south into Canada. So that is Canada over
I
there.
wonder.
That's how the land is laid out. Fancy the real North Country, the Northmen. They would have considered themselves the real men, that they changed that to make it so it's a little bit more so it doesn't fluctuate too much.
How How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder.
We are at Kettle Falls Dam. You may be able to hear the sound of the water behind. Our tour guide was saying earlier that before the dam was built, the rapids were about 10 feet trying to come through this section. And so US and Canada each built their own respective dams to help try to assist with the logging process, prevent jams and things like that. And this was a big logging time.
Prior to getting on the boat, we're going to stop at the trading post to see what kind of stuff they have there. Maybe they have a cool souvenir or something that we can pick up.
How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter.
So I ended up getting a baseball hat at the trading post. They didn't have any patches or anything like that, so we came away with a baseball hat to commemorate this trip.
Until winter comes, it really makes me wonder.
The history of Kettle Falls.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark.
Wrapped up our boat tour for the day. Highly recommend. So if you are out here in Voyageurs and you don't have your own boat or canoe or kayak or way to get around on the water, definitely have to recommend taking one of the tours to actually getting out and exploring the park. We were able to map it on our Gaia GPS the whole time, so we saw that we took a little bit different route there and back to explore a little bit more of the lake. But if you're out here in Voyageurs, get on a boat and explore the park. Some of the things that we saw along the way is we did get to see at least half a dozen, probably more, bald eagles. The first one that we saw was actually the fledgling, one of the baby bald eagles, and then we also saw a bunch of loons with their young. So got to see a couple different kinds of birds and then some historic sites along the way that are now just day use areas for people who are out on the water to pull up to explore and use the facilities. They are no longer places where you can actually stay. That wraps up our two-day adventure here in Voyageurs. Time to head back to the cabin to rest for the evening before we are off on our next adventure. See you there.
It really makes me wonder.